Hi, Scorpio. This is Jeffrey. This is Ripecolor, and this is your reading for the week of July 31st through the 7th of August. And please like, subscribe, share, comment, press the bell for notifications before I forget all this stuff. Please become a member. Membership is $2.99 a month. So I offer these readings to everyone, but members are able to watch these videos, the weekly videos, without commercials. And I get so many people complaining about the commercials. It's like, you want me to work for free? Like, really? That's all I have to say about that. It's like, really? Well, just give everything away for free. Yeah. Um, and so readings are on sale this month, by the way. 20% off. The information is on my community page. The other thing that I'm going to do for members only is I'm going to be doing live streams once or twice a month. I'm going to do a survey. I just forget the word. I'm going to put up a survey on my community page for members, and then they could say, oh, Saturday between 1 and 2 is good, Friday between 4 and 5 is not good, whatever it is. And then, whatever the highest vote is what I'm going to do. All right. So, I'm doing all 12 videos. I usually do that. A lot of times I do that. And yesterday I did 12 videos. Today I'm doing 12 videos. So I'm a little bit punchy. And before I turned on the record thing, I was turned on chat instead because, I love the chitter chatter. And so I don't know, my little message to you is like, I'm of a certain age, I'm 58. And I know I don't have many younger viewers, but younger people, even some people my age, it's like, oh, I only text. Okay. Um, I really like talking on the phone because when I'm on the phone, I can hear in the intonation of your voice, you're busy, you're tired, you're angry, you're in a good mood, you're whatever. So I like that because then I have more information, right? More information. So I know how to react, not react. I know how to limit my time or not limit my time, etc. So I feel like someone's playing the flute. It's really lovely. You never know what you're going to hear here. um, communicate. Communicate in ways that are, how would I say it? Communicate with people you want to communicate with in whatever way works for you, works for them, right? Whether that's sending them a video, putting stuff up on Instagram, calling your friend, writing a letter. Uh, it's a good week for communication, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I have these things in because it's raining here, and when it's raining, well, earlier the rain has stopped, but before the thunder was so loud you couldn't hear anything. And what happens is in the rain, traffic gets much heavier, and they're honking more. There are more ambulances, so I was like, "You won't be able to hear me." It's bad enough that the lighting, good, but I can't do anything. My ring light died, and I'll have to get another one, but I have to figure out what sort to get that. Okay, let's get to it. Um, it's not a bad reading. I have that look on my face sometimes. I know. Not like I'm unaware. I'm completely aware. Don't worry. Um, so this, like someone's playing music. Earlier, somebody was playing the flute. Yeah, like I'm hearing a lot of odd, I hear odd stuff here all the time, but it just never ends. It's like, and what I was going to say is something like, don't be surprised if you hear things you haven't heard before or whatever. And I think that actually is really the truth. Um, because here you are sitting and listening, waiting for communication with the higher realms, with your higher self, and clearing your head enough, right? And here she is. Here's we, the great empath. And then I get the wish card, which I can't really say anything bad about this card. I usually don't say many bad things about many cards, but I don't know. Feels like you might hear some wonderful things this week. We had the tower last week, and it's like, oh, shit. If we get bad cards this week, I'm setting everything on fire. You're going to see exactly the consequences I am. My sister is an October Scorpio, and I have another friend who's an October Scorpio. I'm speaking for myself. Don't take it personally. November Scorpios are meaner. We're a little bit more like, yeah, I'm like that. The October ones, they have that Libra influence. All right. Um, very opinionated person. You have no, I calm myself down for the videos. You have no idea. Okay, I get Archangel Michael coming in and cutting out what's unnecessary, giving you fresh new ideas. Omens, omens. That's what I really got. Omens. Pay attention to the omens. Pay attention. I've pretty much been saying to every sign, whether they're like an intuitive sign or not, because that's, traditionally the water signs are very intuitive. Sometimes the air, because they pick up. Um, I always find in my experience, my intuition is a Scorpio, but the whole arc of Scorpio, Sag, uh, Capricorn, Aquarius, that arc is very intuitive. But then you meet, a Virgo or a Leo or uh, you know, it's like, oh my God, you're amazing, right? And then you meet a Scorpio or a Cancer. It's like, don't you have any intuitive qualities at all? Like, where have you been? So, it's not one size fits all. That's for sure. But I've been talking to everyone about how, we're all intuitive and we all need to tune in a way that we haven't tuned in before because it's getting stronger and deeper and more directed. And it's the way through these weird times that we're living in, right? And these unsure, turbulent, anything can happen anywhere at any time times, because that's what we're living in. We've been living in it for a couple of years, but the volumes are really on high now, right? But I feel like there are going to be omens. She's going to reveal it. This week she's going to reveal, honey. This week she's going to reveal, because I always read this as two different ways. It's either this is Isis behind the veil, like the goddess of creation, the goddess who understands the mystery of creation, and because this is why she's the this is one of the reasons that she's the understanding of the dream life of the other world that we're living in at the same time as we're living in this one, right? So it's through the dream world, it's through the ether, it's through the creative aspect of the Godhead that she creates. Um, she is the triplicate goddess, all encompassed. She's all three of the triplicate goddess. This is a really profound energy. Isis energy is really ancient and really profound. And it harkens back to the original understanding of the female Godhead. It's about fertility. It's about everything. It's really about everything. It's about calling in the energies of the universe. So sometimes she reveals the light, sometimes she keeps the secret. I feel like the light's going to be revealed. Because between her and the Queen of Cups, the 4 where you're sitting, the 9 coming true, Archangel Michael coming in to deliver a really clear message through omens. Like, oh boy. Oh boy. It just keeps coming. It's like it's going to really, really be on high. Really be on high and really pay attention and really follow the directions. Because it's going to lead you toward something really, really profoundly beautiful and wonderful. And the ability to create an oasis in the desert, the ability to create something out of nothing, toward your stability and toward your security, toward financial abundance. Your subconscious is going to become clear toward building something new, perhaps in a community, toward stability again, toward being safe, working at it, working at it, working at it, listening to the messages between the work, listening to the messages, being in the bliss between the thoughts, and listening and hearing and following the messages as you're working, as you're being directed to do something, to not do something. As you're being directed, you're going to be hearing something and receiving messages, and just follow the directions as you go. Just follow the directions as you go. Because this is what real self-nurturing is about. This is really about taking on the energy of the Mother Goddess, taking on the energy of the compassionate, loving mother toward yourself, right? Toward yourself. And through yourself toward others. And this is what changes everything. This is what changes everything. This is the evolution of you as a soul. And this is your divine birthright. And this is what brings you and your world into balance. Don't worry, baby. It's not going to stop. It's not going to stop. I think I told you last week. I went into this space last week where I was really upset and I was really crying, and I really got deep into a prayer thing with the God, and I was like, send me messages, send me messages. I'll follow whatever you did. And then they were sending me messages and I wasn't following them. And it's like, enough of that. Enough of that. I can't, I, I, I don't have to live like that anymore. Look, when you think about all these incredible musicians that we know, it just comes. I think we all have that ability. Maybe not with music, but with, you know, what to do, what not to do, who to call, who not to call, where to go, what to eat. And the more I'm aligned with that and the more I follow that, because it's like if I'm really asking my guides and angels for help, and then they're like giving me the information, it's like, why would I go my own way? Well, I know better, oh, well, everyone will like me, or, oh, I don't think so. It's just like follow it, see what happens. Let it be a real adventure. Let yourself be led. Let yourself be led. See what happens. Maybe it's a bigger and better and more productive and more loving and more protected life than you ever could have imagined. Blessings.